Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bell Lawn Bowling Club in Sun City, Arizona for the 2025 U.S. Open. Today we'll be bringing you men's pairs matches. We're going to start with this third flight quarterfinal between Rob McMullen and Ivan Highland versus Mike Houseman and Randy Rawson. The format for today is 3-bowl pairs, 16 ends. You must have a winner, and the time limit is 2 hours and 10 minutes. And their commentating team has been here all week. I'm joined by Kelly Warren, Bowls USA Treasurer and Southwest Division Treasurer. And I'm Scott Roberts, Bowls USA Hall of Fame member. Hey, how are you doing, Kelly?
Fantastic. Thank you, Scott. Another wonderful day in Sun City, Arizona.
So the players are just finishing up their trial ends. We'll give you more details about the day as we go along.
For those that want to see where their team players or favorite players are so far, they can go to the Bowls USA website under the U.S. Open tab and find all of the results, draws, information, and even this morning's brackets. Follow along with the rest of us.
So the skippers here are just bowling their last bowls and then making sure all the other games are doing it. Oh, God. So we've had a little issue. There's one of the folks from Northern Ireland he's trying to make it happen, but I think he was getting some food poisoning / heat stroke. They just arrived. I don't know if they're going to try and get a sub to see him play. There was even talk about having Kelly break out of the booth.
Oh, no.
Break out of the booth and play. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go here. So first jack. This is Randy Rawson. Be underway here. Randy's first.
Bad for a morning wake-up shot.
Next, Bowls USA Hall of Famer Ivan Highland. Home club is Newport. Newport Harbor in Southern California.
Randy here is from the Royal Lawn Bowling Club, Edmonton, Alberta. International.
I thought they were local. Yeah, they're from Grand. Both these guys are from South Central and Grand.
Randy rolls out of Grand, but he did mention that his lineage is via Royal Lawn Bowling Club in Edmonton.
Nice.
Wanted to say hi to all the folks back there.
Second. Again, good weight. Hole in 2. Yeah, there you go. Good one there. Nice ball by Randy. Take a shot. It's third. They probably want a jack or bull shot. Get something behind to be good, and it'd give them a chance to hit the jack or that bull. Decent position there. They really need something behind. They'll cross over and let the skippers go.
Gentlemen are still in the process of reading this green. This is their first hand.
All right, quickly. Watching in, I'm not even going to try and say it. Aberystwyth, Ceredigion, Wales, Mike. Thanks for watching. Barb Houseman. I wonder if there's any relation to Mike here. Maybe. Good luck to Mike and Randy. I'm gonna try and get a view here since the guys. You tell them about the cameras. We try gently to tell them about the cameras.
Right. Mike rolled up right behind the jack, about a foot. Measure at best. It looks like he's holding from this angle.
There we go. Give you another view of it here. There's Rowdy Rob McMullen's bull. He's from Australia, Ulverstone in Australia.
And he might have flopped him for sure.
Based on that, I think they're holding. Because Mike just a little short with that one. There's Rowdy Rob. So please be sure to call me Rowdy. Nice bull here. Just needs to get that. Oh yes, he did it. Well done. Good bull there. I think Randy's got the right call. We're trying to jack a bull shot in that hand. Don't know about that. I mean, you could do that, but that's a little dicey to try and get the approach and get it just right. Well, that's what he's going to try, I guess.
Just right? I'm getting out of bed in the morning.
I think it's, try this. It opens up, I think, a little bit better from the hand that you see, but he's going to try the pressure on the bull. No, he got it. That worked out great. Can't argue with the results. Yes, you saw that. You saw the shot, so you can only play what you see. Rob wants to do something very similar here. Trying to get a shot, any shot of the bull coming in. Should be coming in momentarily. Yeah, what a draw there. All right, it's a great job by Rowdy Rob there. Take first point, up 1-0 after one. McMullen and Highland over Houseman and Russell. See if these guys are going to do the jack. Highland's got it up just a bit. About a medium length here. So we started with 90 teams yesterday. Everybody played 4 games. The top 8 teams, and there were 5 teams that went 4-0. So I think there was 1 or 2. I think there were 2 teams that actually had 3 wins at a time. So they all made it into the championship flight. And then some 3-1s, a couple 3-1s with a lot of plus points snuck in, and then. These teams, I think, were 3-1 also, but just didn't have the plus points. I'll double check that. But I know Rob and Ivan were the 9th seed and missed it by 1 plus point getting in. And Mike and Randy were the 16th seed. first bull's away. Ivan a little short, Randy a little long. It's a couple yards here at least, and slipping under his own bull. Nice adjustment there. Randy's second. Doesn't need to adjust much. I think he just still got too much pace. Managed to get a piece of that ball. Oh, they still do. Assume we'll just keep coming the same hands. You seem to have no problem with coming underneath. That bull is. Yeah, that's a good spot. Really nice home there. Beautiful. And the count and kind of hooding those two bulls there. Just really needs to kind of drop this pace. Main thing is to not drop it too much. Which is really good here. Just missed the line. His weight was really good.
Two, it appears, but
short there. Let's see that Rob is a little short there. About a yard 4 feet. And in comes Mike here. See if you can just get the inside of that. Oh man, right through. Very good effort. Yeah, it's a nice pull there by Rob. Great pull there. Probably two now.
And a kiss on the cheek.
His away, just trying to hit the jack of the bull here, not far away. Great shot there, beautiful. Beautiful bull there. He's wondering if he could play the same shot.
Came to a long bowling green and ended up at a curling match. Pushing stones.
Yeah, I was thinking the other way. Rob's going to have a look. All right, well, we're having a look here. Big thank you to the Bulls Development Fund for their sponsorship of the live streaming today and all week. They sponsor bulls in the country in the United States. I know they take individual donations, one-offs, or you can make a monthly donation or leave a contribution in your state and wills. It will be greatly appreciated by the bullers in this country. So if you want to know more information, go to bullsdevelopmentfund.org. Thank you for your sponsorship, PDF. Talking still. May have decided now. So the behind the head look. And I think Rob's seeing what I would see and trying to come all the way around and try to jack a bull shot just down the line. Just needs to. I think he's got a path there to get underneath Ivan's bull. Won his first bull. Did that. very close. That was a great effort. Nice ball there. Interesting what he wants to do. I think playing the same ball. Well, not the same ball because he does want to whack it. Kind of push that other ball out, but just more of a draw or draw into that back left ball. I think would be good. Front right on your TV screen. Just get a second without having any movement would be good here. Maybe they can keep the shot they have. Try and get a second. Pretty close here, Rob. Just trickle by. I don't know if it trickled by too much. We'll see if it's one or two. The grand guys will definitely get on the board here. Yeah, Mike did get it in for two. It was a good shot, and it was good enough to get two and take the lead. So well done. So it'll be Houseman Russin 2, McMullen Highland 1 after 2 ends, playing 16 ends here. In the 2025 U.S. Open men's pairs, third flag, quarterfinal.
Give you a roundup while we're waiting for them to set the jack in the championship bracket. We have a few matches going on. We'll try and keep an eye on them. And, Wilson Law playing against Warmington and Smith over on ring 5. Sharon Hayes, we're playing Greenfield Kid. Kid might be a little out this one.
Good opener there by Randy. Here's Ivan. I did verify that in the championship flight there's 5 teams that were 4-0, one team that's 3-1-1, and then 2 teams based on plus points made it with the 3-1 record. Both of these teams are 3-1, and there's just an absolute mountain of 3-1 teams. 27 teams were 3-1 yesterday.
What was it? I believe 4 qualifying matches.
Yeah, they played 4 qualifying matches of 14 ends yesterday. Out of the 90 teams. Great ball there by Randy there. And Ivan had a pretty solid first one. He just wants to press a little, I think. He's down a couple. So both these teams were 3-1, and just a question of plus points, with Rob and Ivan missing it literally by one more plus point would have given them the 8th seed and put them in the championship. Well, he had the proper weight here, but it's interesting now they're trying to, Mike's calling for Randy to have a position. I think he sees that jack moving over there, so he just wants something in the corner. Yeah, I can understand it. I think he'd be better served with something behind. That'll be good.
Either hand with anything beyond the jack is going to move something.
Yeah. I mean, Ivan could easily take that ball out clean. He could promote his own in. I think he'd better serve the backhand here. Getting an action, trying to change something there. And he's going to go with the forehand. That's what he's been doing for the last couple. Just needs a little touch. Little jack movement. And put it in a good position. So I was thinking if you're coming here on the backhand, again for righty, to the right of your screen, you could hit that outside red ball, push it all the way out, or more likely you hit that white ball, which you push it up and push that red ball out, and then it tricks in. Or if you're under the white, you're probably getting to where the red ball was. So that's That's kind of where my head was at. And then you can play nice and positive, big target. But I haven't played that well to get one close. I still think they're 2 down, though. But he put another ball in the head, so give his partner something to work with. Mike will be up, and he's got pretty good position here, so that's something to back. He's probably just going to try and draw and get some add to what they've got in the head. Nice, so we seem to, Ivan and Randy seem to be, I don't know, we sent our vibes to say, let us see, let us see. Not bad by Mike. Good weight. Let's see. Randy's going to stick with this hand. They just don't seem to like my shot. They're going to go with this forehand. Maybe it's set up good and they've got a better angle and they just kind of like it. Maybe the forehand's playing a lot better. It's possible. Just going to chip that out, I think, is what his play is. Just slid by. All the way to the back. Stayed in play, though. So you can see those 2 back bowls there. Or rather, Ivan and Rob's, I mean. Very good here. Very good here. Just a little touch. Beautiful bowl. Beautiful bowl by my guys. Well done there. It might send, it wouldn't shock me if Rob had a go. You don't get to be named Rowdy Rob and not have a drive. 3 down. That's usually our green light signal. He's got best back, 2 best backs.
I'm thinking maybe more weight through your short bowl, trying to take a couple of their bowls out.
Here's the 2 magic words.
Yeah.
More weight.
Either side, probably forehand again, play through your bowl.
Because they have 2, see, they're thinking about hitting, kind of calling what I was calling before, just with a lot more weight now. They're just kind of impressing, put it up a yard or 2. Now they're talking about going all the way through it. Because he's got to move 3 bowls here. So. Now we stick with the forehand, but still the same thing, just trying to hit it hard. Oh, man. So he hit that. He got 1 out. Just barely missed.
Just didn't get the action to rattle the rest of them.
Yeah, this is an interesting call. They're down 2 in the back, but they don't seem concerned. They're looking like they're going to just draw one.
You have the tee? No, probably not. Do you have it? Or do they?
It's asking who has the tee. Might decide just to cover the tee in case Rowdy gets rowdier.
Yeah, that way so if you're new, it's just, if you put one, if the jack happens to be knocked out of bounds, then it respawns on the 2 meter mark, which we call the T. So there's usually a T that's indicating where that is. So I got one back here. It's going to send Rowdy for a chat. So this chat brought to you by Barry Bowling Systems. They're a banner sponsor. Dave Nairns, general manager. Known Dave in quite a while now. They have banners at all 5 bowling venues that we're using. They specialize in design, construction, installation, and maintenance of a full range of market-leading synthetic lawn bowling services. I know that multiple clubs have used Barry Bowling Systems here in this country and around the world, and everybody's very happy. So if you're thinking of redoing your artificial or switching to one, you should be reaching out to Barry Bowling Systems. Thank you for your continued sponsorship of the US Open. Consult is over. I think he's still 2 down in the head, but he did chip 1 out. He's going to give it another go here. They do have the best back still, 2/3.
Through the
Just
same
missed.
hole.
Should be 2. Yeah, 2 it is. So 2 more for the Grand boys. Grand guys.
Grand guys.
Grand guys is better. I like Grand guys. So 4-3 after 3. Playing 16.
And back to the rest, filling out your championship bracket. Over on rink number 7, we have House and House Squared, or the duplex team. Gordy and Jake House, and against Rob Hoey and Jesse May. And our last match on Rink 6. Our friends in Southern California will be interested. Michael Sedal and Bill Brough have drawn Charlie Herbert and Sadri Jazayeri.
All those players were from playing in the national championships this year, with Sadri winning with the pairs with Ruz Adai, and Charlie winning the singles for the 7th consecutive time. Whereas Brault and Sedal were second, only losing once to Adai and Jazayeri. So that would be a good match there. I think we do have that other match underway. That's on 4. It looks like Shear and Hayes were going to play Greenfeld and Kidd, but I think Kidd had to withdraw. I'm not feeling well, but it looks like they got somebody on the bank. I have no idea who it is, but they're at least playing their game now. And hopefully Jack feels better. He looked white as a sheet when he showed up. All right, first ball's here. Randy was just probably Jack high, Jack low. I'm at about a yard short. Randy second. Just slid it by, good weight.
All right, Scott. So I always am curious on that terminology, Jack high, Jack low. Does Jack high mean it's just in front of the jack, back edge touching?
So, and this is good because Lauren kind of helped me with this lesson, because I always heard Jack high is like it's level, like the jack is, but usually trying to say Jack level. So where the bowl is in relation to the jack. So if it's Jack low, that means the bowl is kind of like that half of the bowl is in front. So usually say that's Jack low. The opposite, where the front half of the bowl is on the jack, usually say that's Jack high, and then Jack level if it's truly level. But a lot of it is how you communicate. I could say goobity gobbity goo, and as long as we're playing together, you know what I mean, then that's, I think, the important thing. But if you're trying the constant terminology, that's one thing I learned from Lauren last year. He corrected me, and rightly so.
Thank you.
Ivan's third here. Looks like he's down a couple, and he's kind of looking for a Goldilocks bowl here. It's a little cold, a little hot. Needs to get one just right. I think he's gotten a little too cold here. All right, they'll cross over. Thanks for clarifying, Barb. I had a feeling that it was your husband. Just guessing there. Already saying good luck, Mike. Yeah, it looks like a good day. It's a good day so far. We'll try and keep the heat away. It's again, it's supposed to be again in the high 80s, I think, again today. We're trying to keep our equipment as cool as possible. But yeah, it's beautiful right now. And lastly, Dave, watching again from Henley and Clip in South Africa, and you're more than welcome for the streaming. Mike's first now.
Cameras in the sun.
He's a little off on the side here.
I can just tell by the shade it's in the sun. Just gonna heat
I don't know
up.
if you like that one. He was trying to get it to go. That's a little short there.
You're just a little bit short. This one's 4 feet. You want to try the other way? I'm worried about those two now.
A couple short balls that they're talking about trying to navigate here.
Come in off of those.
This one slide in. Hitting on those would be good. Yeah. Oh, just didn't get any action, but it's okay. Let's make a little correction here. See if he can slide all the way around would be enough to just get him in. Just needs the pace. Oh man, he was tracking. That would have been in for sure. Well, it should be out of his way. He could play the same ball next time. Of course, now it might open it up for Mike to come in that way. I mean, Randy's trying to say, well, you know, can I put a block? I'm not a big fan of this myself because it's too easy to put a wing ball in. You could get the perfect bowl and to get a block, but all you have to do is be off by a couple inches on how you give your opponent a wing bowl in that spot. You just made it easier for them. I think that worked out, but I think he does. He has left. He has left him a wing bowl that he's probably going to try and make use of. So he just wants to try and drop it in underneath the blue.
Same as last shot would work now.
And just off the, he just hit it a little square. You could see though, if he hit the inside half of that bowl, then he would have been in for shot. And he just happened to hit it just a little too square. It's probably one down, I think, but he did cut it. It looked like it was 3. I was having a look, but I prefer just getting a tape out if you're not sure. Okay. But it's one more for Houseman and Rawson. They'll go up 5-1 now. 3 ends in a row for them. After 4 ends.
12 to go, plenty of times. Still the first quarter.
So we're broadcasting live here on the Bulls USA Facebook page, but if your schedule doesn't permit, you're watching. I know we're going to be up. We've been posting up to the World Bulls TV YouTube site every night, so that's where the videos will live. And if you prefer YouTube or you don't have the Facebook link and you're wanting to watch the action from this week, that's another place to view it. Again, that's World Bulls TV on YouTube. We're getting a little help from our remote technical advisor, Gary Barnes, who's been posting those every night. So I don't have to stay up till 11 o'clock every night.
Gary's out in the truck.
The virtual truck. The guy in the van. Remember that from True Lies. I'm tired of being in the van. You be in the van next time, Harry. Right. Great first bowls by both these guys. Ivan just a little further through than Randy here.
It's still wide open.
And we actually broadcast in the Fours broadcast a couple days ago, Mike and Randy in that game. I think they were playing a lot better in this game than they were in that one. And again, Fours is hard. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, Fours is hard. You get 2 bowls only. You have to wait like 10 minutes between. But here you can, you got 3 bowls in this, and then you're only about 5 minutes at most before you're playing again, so you can kind of help stay in a rhythm. And here's Ivan, just wants to drop a little weight, get back on his line here. Pretty good ball there. Probably in for shot.
2.5 on that one. We're down 1.
Yeah, Mike's saying they're down.
I think he said the front ball was about just short of a yard in front.
Very good here. Very good here. It's going to sit. Yeah, their shot there. Nice ball there, Randy. See if the Hall of Famer has an answer here. Just coming across. Just doesn't have the line. Had the weight. I think near perfect weight. Just missed the line. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the 2025 U.S. Open. Men's pairs. We're showing the third flight quarterfinal. So far leading after 4 ends, Mike Houseman and Randy Rawson from Sun City Grand over Rowdy Rob McMullen from Australia and Ivan Highland from Newport Harbor in Southern California. Nobody wants to take the grass here. I mean, not bad weight there by Mike either. Rob's trying to will it up. It's kind of a wild pattern. It's hypnotic, isn't it? That little. I mean, that drive was really wild looking too, wasn't it? And I think if you cross your eyes, you see a sailboat.
I thought it was a potato rolled bull the first time I saw it.
Oh, beautiful bull there by Mike. Probably 2 now. Again, really good to get there first. Putting a lot of pressure on. This looks really good here. Is he going to make it all the way? He's going to turn the corner and fall in. Oh, just tipping. At the very least, he got second shot. Yeah, he got shot. Beautiful bull there by Rob. Way to go, Rowdy. Almost all the Oz bowlers have nicknames. I mean, I mean, I don't even know a lot of the ones I've met. I don't even know their real names, but I know their nicknames. There's Mike, just a touch on his own. Oh, beautiful control there. I think he kept shot. I think he took it away. Ivan's going to have a look. Rob's going to go up. This visit ahead brought to you by Henselite USA. I know Jim Weishaupt was here during check-in and practice days. Henselite USA, the Bowls Booth vendor sponsor. Makers of the highest quality lawn bowls and accessories. They offer a wide range of custom solutions for your bowls. If you saw their booth earlier today and you want to try and maybe you're regretting that you didn't buy anything, it's like, I really like that set, man. I really should have bought them. I'm sure you can get a hold of Jimmer and he'll probably be able to hook you up afterwards. That no problem. So you can check out their website for anything they had here, as well as the rest of their stock at henseliteusa.com. And thank you to Henselite USA for your sponsorship.
Very effective. Jimmer sold me a set of tigers about 6 months ago, and they arrived within a week of ordering, as opposed to 4 months. They were in stock.
All right. There's Rowdy. I think Ivan's doing a good job. Let's see. Oh, good. Ivan moved over. He's a little narrow with this. I don't think he's going to like it. It's probably one more for Houseman or Awesome. They got a look. We didn't get a good look, but it's the last bowl. I think they're done. So gonna debate it.
So Scott, why don't you take me off mic for a moment? I'll go check on those championship bracket scores and give you all an update.
Okay. Talk to you in a bit. Kelly's gonna get some mileage in. That's 3. We have the booth because the sun kind of hangs low in the sky as opposed to extending the pop-up tent. We have it kind of low, but it's kind of we have to be careful when we get up and down and knocking out. So we have a contest to see who's going to hit their head the fewest times. I'm still clear so far. Kelly just hit it for the 3rd time. We're going to get an umpire here. Jim's on his way. So this official measurement going to be brought to you by Jai Tai. Jim Arledge, the owner, and he's sponsoring the tournament scorecards for the U.S. Open. Everybody's when they got a scorecard for the game, and there's a restaurant offer on the back. If you're playing out here, you should see what that is. But if you like delicious Thai food and you're wanting to, unwind after the game, you go to Jai Tai during the week, and you mention U.S. Open lawn bowling, and you get 15% off your entire bill. So thank you very much for your sponsorship, Jai Tai. And by the Nixon Group. Amy and Tim Nixon are here. They're exclusive sponsor of the tournament shirts here. They're local realtors in the area, specializing in the retirement communities and preserving lifestyle history and heritage here in Sun City, Arizona. They They've been supporters of lawn bowls for many years here in the area, and I know that many people that have used their services to either move within the area or move to the area. So if you're liking what you're seeing with the area, they definitely in the area that you're a fan of lawn bowling, then this is the place to be. They have so many good quality greens in the area. So if that's your jam and you're looking for some place to come, definitely hit up the Nixon Group. They can help you out with finding a place that'll suit your needs. So thank you for your continued sponsorship, Nixon Group. All right, looks like it's Mike was the one that was holding after all, so they get one more. Fourth end in a row. They'll go up 6-1. Thank you to Jim Roth, who's the tournament director here at Bell, and also is acting as the umpire. So it's now 6-1 after 5 ends. And Mr. Warren is back.
Update, let me get my other sheet. The Wilson Law are leading Warmington Smith 4-3 after 4.
Good ball there. Good ball there by Randy. Kind of seeing him getting a lot of balls in the head here. First, we'd like to see Ivan kind of put some pressure on. He's just been a little loose. He's kind of having a little trouble finding his weight. And Randy's been getting on top on it and kind of driving the heads. It's kind of been forcing Rob to kind of poke and prod, whereas Mike and Randy can kind of protect and add. Still got a little bit of time, but it's starting to run out of time. Randy again. And another good ball in the head. Keller's working on scores, so when we cross over, he'll probably give you, when the skips cross over, he'll probably give you some of the other results. So here comes Ivan. I'd like to get a piece of this here. Yeah, pretty good there. Finish behind. I think you're still down 1.
That's 2 feet through, holding 1.
So Randy could just take a little grass. Just a little more grass. Really good here. He's just going to come to that back ball. Okay, or you can pick on the jack. Ooh, just slid it by. Yeah, probably 2 down.
Stay there. You beat that one, you get shot. That's the absolute jack eye, pretty much. Touch is good.
For Ivan to come around onto that ball there. Stay nice and positive. Just kind of had a few too many short ones here today so far. Just wants to use that ball. Inside half would be good. Hitting the other ball would be good. In the jack would be good. And lucky, kind of chipped his own out.
On the crossover here, apologize, I think I announced the wrong score on that previous match. So it's 4-3 after 4 in the Cher Hayes match against Greenfield and their sub. Wilson Law has a 7-3 after 5 ends over Warmington Smith. Rob and Jesse May have a 6-1 lead after 5 over the Duplex House team. And, of course, 3-3 on Sedell and Brault and Herbert Jazzy.
Thanks. Ooh. Another pretty good ball, just a little short. Still room to draw, wide open on this hand. But Rob's been constantly under pressure. Randy's been kind of driving these heads, and Mike has been no slouch either. Very good there. Wow. When Rob's got a chance to have a clean draw, he has not missed many.
Above that, little movement over there is good.
Mike's been equal to the task and just been able to push him out, massage the head as needed. When you only have one in the head, and makes it easier target. He's close here. Bang, bang, and right in. Beautiful bull there. Well planned, well thought out, and well executed. Just like that, 2 down, and not in a great position either. I think you'll see let Rob try and just sit that bull out if he can. Does have the back, so a jack movement will help him. I think he got a piece of the jack and caught one out. It's kind of wide in there. I'm not sure if it's 2 or not. It's close between the 2. Mike's going to go down and have a look.
Close.
Well, while the consulting, we'll thank one of our sponsors. S. Parnes, Coy Stewart, General Manager, has made donating gift vouchers for gold and silver medal winners at all the 6 events that we do at the U.S. Open. Their product range from their very famous arm, sleeve, sun protection, and shoulder wraps, and they provide other sun protection for face, hands, and legs. They also have any youth sizes. So I've seen a few people with, especially in the sun like this, to keep some protection. I could have used the left arm one yesterday. I'm looking like Hellboy. So thank you very much to S. Parnes.
I was going to ask, you were half in the sun and half out yesterday for quite a while.
All right, Mike's is away. It's got a lot of room to draw here. This main thing is trying to maintain your weight. Ooh, very pretty heavy there. Several yards through. This is the big one. This is one of those big shots. I mean, it's not a difficult draw. Anything within 2 feet will probably get him a shot, and they're 2 down, I think it looks like right now. So really a good time for Rob to put one in. He's been drawing really well. Need to get him back on the board. Oh, just an absolute stunner, right when they needed it. Beautiful bull there. Stop the bleeding. 4 ends in a row. And they'll get on the board again, and 6-2. After 6.
Momentum starts with the first and 1.
Be interesting to see, having lost 4 ends in a row, if they're going to try and do something different with the mat here. Track me if they're going to have a little console. See if they want to do something very, very different.
You know it's serious when we're having a mat console.
Yeah, that's they really need to. And when you lose 4 ends in a row, you should be having this console. Especially when your other team is really outdrawing you for the most part.
And the decision is?
Looks like they're going to go short here. Keep thinking Rob is going to stop. He does. So they kept the Met back, and they're going kind of short. So if I can square up a little bit on Ivan here. That should be good there. All right, it's really Ivan's been kind of had a little bit of the shorts with his first ball, so maybe by going a little shorter, hopefully it'll help him. Make sure that he can get up and through and behind. And sometimes the computer's just off. Yeah, it's a good opener here. There we go. Just about a yard through, maybe 4 feet. Randy's been really driving this game. Putting a lot of balls in the head to start with. Yeah, this is kind of the thing you want to see if you're Rob and Ivan, is to see Randy especially struggling with the first one the change. He's just his weight was been immaculate. It's kind of what you're trying to hope for by making the change. See if I can make the adjustment, take the yard off, but not too much more than that. He's probably taking 3 off, unfortunately. Right now, let's see if Randy can make this adjustment here. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, yeah. No trouble there. Great weight adjustment. Ivan's third. Needs to come up on his own. Just a couple yards short. Just the computer's just not working for him right now. I think he's kind of wondering what's happening. A lot of head shake, a lot of frustration, understandable.
We've all been there.
There's Randy. Again, no touch on the jack. Another one. Holding 2 now, which has kind of been the standard. I think we've said that more than a few times. He's crossing over and holding 2. The other thing is, Ivan missing short. He knows better. That's why he's frustrated with himself. Better off being 3 yards through. Kind of like how Randy played that very well. He had his first one, even though it was very long. At least he missed long. He missed short. So.
They've got 3 balls in the sand, and Ivan's only got 1 that's.
First, Rob rather.
He's hit those draws.
He's a little short as well. Another flyover. They've started to begin. You have a regular. There's like an Air Force base or something nearby, and regular having not just planes, but like fighter jets constantly coming over here.
It's kind of cool. Circling us right now.
Just not quiet. Yeah, pretty good bull there. Another bull in the area. There's Rowdy Rob. Looking to adjust from his last down 3 here. And another great draw. Another great correction. Again, this is kind of how they've been living. Just if they get one in, it's like, okay, it's 1. And now Mike has converted most of the time, and he's got a lot of balls to work with. And he's got 3 or 4 seconds regularly. He's a little narrow with this one. I think he's gonna puts another one in. So now there's 4 seconds, I think. Which again, now it's Rob. He's got to have another draw, but he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to come plowing through and turn this over. They really could use another ball in the head. Just a little short. Don't think that's quite the kill. Yeah, it's just the 1.
3 seconds at least, though.
I think they got 2 seconds, and I think that last one might be 4th. Regardless, Mike is targeting the shot ball if he can. Kind of Robs didn't quite make it in, but it's just 1. But it's 1 more for McMullen and Highland, just living on Rob's shot there.
We're now to the second M in momentum.
So that's 7 down, and then 6-3. So it's interesting, sometimes when when you're having this situation, you're having your partner kind of have you've tried the short now. So they tried the short, and it did not improve, I would say. You could try it again, or you could just go long. Just go in and just go all the way down and just, wreck the computer and start over, kind of raise the house down to the foundation and then build it back up again. But they're going to opt for this, trying to go short again, see if they can get it this time. Here we go. I think I would love for him to be up and through here. Zoom in.
Right start, Rob.
Pretty good opener there. Just a bull short is all.
Your last ball's now 2 feet short.
Randy a little short here. A couple feet.
Yeah, same again. Tuck it in's really good. Tail and jack. Oh, less, yeah.
I have adjustable short. That's a little more what you're looking for, is just to kind of get one within a couple feet here. Even just trying no shorter than your last, Ivan.
Not much, just a tad.
Yeah, just I think that's my thought in this situation. Just no shorter than your last.
Pretty good here.
Try and do the same thing if you can.
Well played on.
This looks very good here.
Very good pair, mate. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, that's maybe jack low there. Might hold in 2.
Jack low. The jack is in the bottom half of the circumference of the bowl.
Randy could flay it free. Yeah, this is the exit. Yeah, that's a good bull there. Just so you get a little hope. Randy just takes it away. And it was set up for him because this one you don't have anything behind. You're kind of living on the sides of it as opposed to behind it. Then this is what you're vulnerable to. And you got to walk before you can run sometimes. So now Ivan just needs to add a yard to get there, preferably more like 2. You could play it on the backhand, jack or bull shot, and come around. Or he could play it this hand and go right between the whites, which is what he's going to do. Just see if he can add the couple yards, get to the shot bowl, or hit the jack. He's not far away. There it is.
That's the Ivan that's beat me a dozen times.
Yep, that's the Hall of Famer right there. And Randy could just do it right back to him. He's got the little catcher. He could just play it on the other hand. You know, he's a little too heavy, I think, with this one, but better up than when you're down. Be up. It's just several yards through. Hopefully 4 yards through at least. And something we haven't said too much is that Rob will be on the mat and holding.
Ivan's got a big smile on his face now, as opposed to nodding his head 10 minutes ago.
Nodding as opposed to shaking.
Right. I had a match against Ivan when I was first coming up as a skip. He would move the jack every time because he knew it frustrated him.
So it looks like Rob's going to play this little pathway through again, just following what Ivan did. Really good here. Yeah, another bowl. Just like that. I mean, they're only down 3 and now they're holding 2. If Ivan can put it together, he's found a good time for it. But there for Mike to take if he can get it. He's just going to get a little unlucky here.
Wow. Where was that all?
Right through. Again, I think sometimes when you're playing this jack or bull shot, you don't want to quite have so much weight so that you get a little more bend on it.
Right.
And so that you kind of are playing with the profile. So he just needed to hit either one of those bulls with the jack, and he just kind of happened to go right through the hole there. Really unlucky. But I think if he played the same shot and just made a small adjustment with this one, especially figuring in to take off about 3 yards, then I think it'd be better. But they do have 3 in the back, so that's a different option. So he could take it all the way back. But they're having a conversation here. I wonder if they're holding 2, whether they want to put one in the back here or just add another one to the count. There are 3 down in the back at the moment, so I think it's looking like what he wants to do here. Yeah, this is what Rowdy Rob is doing. He's just going to send one to the back.
So on what you were just chatting about with weight to use on a bowler jack shot. If there isn't a hole, then you can play with more weight.
Yeah, then it's just you want to hit the target. See Mike just make the adjustment. He's keeping the weight. But now that now he hit it and dislodged it, so good. But because of that position pull that they had, now it's it went from 2 to 1. So we did cut it down, and there's room to draw. And now Rob is already. I mean, unlucky for Mike. He put it right in the line of where. Right in line with where his bowl is, so all Rob's got to do is drop a yard here. In the same road.
Again, when asked to withdraw, he's up to the text.
Yeah, every time.
That's about a foot short.
Yeah, they're 2 down now. I think they're just trying to, I mean, he could come through and dislodge it, or we're just trying to draw a second. Trying to only drop 1 at most if you can here. Always looks a little narrow here. It should be 2, yep. Wow, 2 more for McMullen and Highland, just like that. It's 6-5. 3 ends in a row now. Once they got the mat, went short.
I think we're almost up to the NT in momentum now.
And we're at the halfway mark, and now it's 6-5. And Omo has switched sides.
That last end was a good example of the options of shot making or shot selection in bowls. Rob was holding 2 with his 2 bowls to go, and he started setting up behind the jack and still ended up with 2. Took their shot away from him.
And got a little lucky with where it resulted. I think Mike was hoping he could catch it clean and take it all the way back, because he did still have the 2 best back. If he had that jack clean, then it could be 3. Don't think now that they won 3 in a row playing this distance, and Ivan had some confidence and played it really well last time. I think you'll see this again, and probably see this for the rest of the game. It would shock me if they did anything different, just because they're kind of starting to run out of hands too. We're halfway done. They found something that works. Really need to kind of get Ivan in the game. Randy was out playing him, and he's coming a little short with this one. Yeah, he's a couple yards short. I want to get back into that trap. Randy's been played very well, constantly getting balls in the head, which is what you want as a skipper. Sliding by. This looks real good here. Yeah, beautiful ball there. Beautiful ball there by Randy Rosen. So, and again, you see the value of, I mean, even if I would have missed 2 yards through, at least that'd have some value. But by missing 2 yards short, it's just really hurting. Now you're almost in your own way. Yeah, even this behind is okay. At least it's got a little bit of use.
Still got room on the forehand.
Again, a healthy couple yards. Randy shouldn't change the whole thing.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. Being behind's okay here, because with the toucher, kind of a front toucher, the jack's not going forward.
Nope. And there's not much separation, so any contact, the jack starts moving.
Yeah, so that's why Rob is asking Ivan to pretty much put the same line that he played the first 2, just kind of almost exactly right between them and wait. See if he can get it just behind. Just wanted it just behind. Yeah, just didn't quite get there, just a little short. I think another yard and I would have been real happy. It would have been right where his foot was. Interesting to see what. I mean, Randy played that other hand. We played 2 really well, but I think he wants to stay with it.
Don't make me do
Don't make me
it.
switch. And Mike said, come on. Yeah, now that Randy's trying to convince Mike, and I think he won. Play that hand and try and get to that same spot that Rob was calling for, just to get behind and be a catcher. case there's any movement. And now they have the two best backs. To keep Rob from just trying to nail it now. Just hit it as hard as you can, or even try to drive it and maybe chip it out clean. Now I think it's more of a kind of a finesse shot. You want to hit it with a couple yards probably, push it to get the jack back to irons.
Keeping the marks.
And it's doing a good impression of a door as opposed to a window here. Trying, oh, there he goes. Yeah, a little short. You really don't want that when you're down. He knows it. Like just looking for a second. I think this is what he wanted to play the first part. Just slipped by the weight. I don't know if he got second out of it. God, he's gonna have a look. You see how everything turned just on Randy's first ball, and it's just still been sitting there. Ivan thinks it's one.
Well, of course, that's his ball in front. He's got a big heart.
All right. Let's see what Rob can do here. All the way up to it. I think you need another yard of weight. Another yard of weight would have been interesting. Now they're in a little bit of trouble. I think the main thing for Mike is just leave that ball where it is, kind of cover behind. It's going to be really hard to lose it. Get a feel for where you can put it. You've already got the back covered. Just try and draw another. Just try and get it behind if you can. Not quite. Not quite. Well, the pace is going really good. I mean, they've had a couple of visitations.
Like a pool table out there, trying to figure out what's going to happen when you start springing. Rob and I have had a lengthy conversation. The decision has been made.
That turned out nice.
Visit in the booth from Jackie Tucker. Needed my John Hancock and a few things for my adoring public. All right.
Hall of Famer, Jackie.
Oh, man. Nice try there by Rob, trying to get that press again on everything, and it just kind of wiggled around with everything and just didn't get the result. So it's just one. So now it's for Mike is, can we get a second?
What's their closest? What's their closest?
This one.
Okay.
I think he's gonna, yeah, I was gonna say either draw it around, try it inside out on the second shot, but I just don't think it's gonna come across. There's a lot of kind of trash in front, and balls to get around, so I'll probably just take the one and run here. I don't think they got a second. Yeah, it's just one. But they break the streak now.
Sure.
So it's 7-5. After 9 ends, playing 16.
Close match here. I stare across the screen, Scott. Some of USA's best bowlers and some of the international best bowlers. This is quite a sight.
The Houseman clan is all out in effect. Watch your Big Daddy Mike here. Andrea saying go Dad and Randy. Both these guys have been playing really well. I think it's really been, you know, they're the ones that have been kind of driving the head. The only thing that's been bailing them out is Rob has just had some absolute daggers that he's thrown in. What he's needed to that's kind of kept them alive. Otherwise, it's the grand guys have been running the show here.
Going on.
See if Ivan can make it all the way down. Gone a little longer. Hopefully he can reset himself and be ready and down and through here. Come on, Ivan, all the way down, buddy.
Pretty good.
This looks really good. Really good. There it is. Yeah, kind of like what I was talking about. You know, you just sometimes you just break the building and just start over because it is not working. So let's just start over and see what we can do. And that was just a stunner there. If anything, you could quibble with 6 inches short, but putting a lot of pressure now. Randy's undeterred here, and he has a nice bull. Very solid second and great position as well with that first ball that's
Stay
behind.
there, but try and get to
think,
that ball rather than get close. You just get
Rob's
around
got the
back
right
of that
idea.
ball.
Make sure you're behind. Add a couple yards to get to that ball. It's probably 4 feet, 5 feet, but still, I think the thought is 2 yards. Because remember, Ivan, I see that a lot where somebody says, you know, they forget a bull moved, and they said, oh, they look at that bull and that bull and say, oh, it's 4 feet, add 4 feet. It's like, no, it got moved up 2 feet. You need to add 2 yards. Even this is fine to put it behind. I think is probably covering the tee.
Target is inside your bowl here. Hold the flush. Come on. Yeah, I would.
We're having a conversation to see which way to kind of come in. I think Randy's looking to kind of inside out it here. Try with Jacker ball. He's got a little pocket he can come through. We've been pushing up on this arm.
Short.
Dean down one. He wants to be up into the head. Try and change around, maneuver something. Yeah, set up very nice though.
That worked.
Got one still.
Didn't get the A result that he wanted, but he got
Get around to that ball.
a result, not an A result. I'm trying to see if Ivan just now wants to try and get a second in the head because he's got one. It's very lonely. Very lonely.
Whatever happens, it's gonna be good.
So Ivan's third.
Whatever happens.
Looking pretty good here. Just wants a second in.
Cut in front of
Look at
that
this.
one.
There it is. There it is. Beautiful. Just what they needed. 2 on the jack, 1 on the back.
Block
Ivan
that
Hyland.
red one from coming in.
Beautiful both there.
I just think Barton or Rowdy might want to play to that short back ball.
Yeah, good sportsmanship by Randy too. Just giving him a high five. Again, it's still crave the sportsmanship in this sport. I know there's a few people out here who take it way too serious. And it's a big event, and you still have these guys appreciative of good bowls. Here's Mike. He really wants to kind of split these two, be nice and positive, come between the two, split those. Had good weight. I think that's very good weight for the shot. He just kind of missed the line. Rob probably wants to try and float it around. I mean, I could see him adding a third, but probably better to target that ball, one of those 2 balls behind here.
This is your toucher. I think it's the same shot you're playing. Your 5 hits his 4 and it goes away.
Mike's going to have another go. Just wants to hit the pocket. Don't hit your own out. That makes it a little interesting for third. I think they still have a third shot, but now just the 1 third shot. And Ivan's telling him where the danger's on that side, but I don't know if you really need to worry about it. Well, it's possible, I suppose, but they do have a couple back there already.
And he's got last ball. That's what
Yeah, but
becomes an emergency. He's covering.
he's going to do the cover, or he's going to attempt to do the cover, I should say. I think he's just going
Or
to put it with
draw
his.
shot.
He's going to put it with his other 3 that they have in the back already, so he really needs more grass. It's not terrible.
That's it. Covered that big spot behind the jack.
So He's got another ball here. He's got down 2. He really doesn't want to lose his own because he'll pull a third in. Trying the same thing. Just doesn't want to hit that red one back there. Well, that was the danger on that hand. That's the danger. That'll pull a third in.
With that rethrow open draw now.
Yeah, so now, yeah, exactly. Just what we talked about through the week. It just now all he's got to do is draw and beat that blue ball on the side that you see. So that's the mark that he's got to beat. He could play either hand that he wants. Pick your favorite. Just arriving, he could just even reach the balls. And that's good. So it's a good time to get a nice draw in here. Make it 4. You've got the lead unless he turns it over. Mike hasn't missed too many of those, and looks like he's done it again. And again, how did he miss? He missed in the count, and he didn't miss too heavy. So that's just 4 points there. It's just leapfrogging now, just like that. McMullen and Highland have their second lead of the game since the first end when they got first point, but now they're up 9-7 with a big 4 there on the 10th end.
Yeah, game. Scott, I'll go check on the scores on the other championship bracket matches and be right back.
Okay. Let's look forward to hearing that update, Kelly. Again, who was it that was driving it? Ivan with his bulls, the one in the back and the 2 on the jack was kind of driving this head on the last end. And Mike just trying to kind of, both Mike and Randy just kind of poking at it, just couldn't get it. It's like that sometimes. On his first. Again, they're sticking to this distance that they had played before. Really needs to try and get some balls ahead, but a yard short. He played that last end so well. It's curious if they were going to go back to that kind of longish length that they played the last time. Randy's kind of been out playing him consistently. They got room to draw here. See if they could do it again. Pretty good opener there by Randy. Nothing like that. Yard behind or so. Much rather have Randy's than Ivan's. Here he comes. This is a beautiful adjustment here by Ivan Highland. That's well done. Right behind. I think you'll see Randy try and play something similar weight-wise to his last one and just tighten it down, see if he can get to the bull or a jack. I can see him dropping a little weight, but I think he'd be well served with just keeping the same weight and just tightening it up. He's very close here. That's what he's done. Very good. Very, very good. And again, you see how the first bowls, because Randy was behind, now he's 2. And Ivan was short, and now that's completely useless, his first bowl. You see it all the time. The jack goes this way, in that direction. It doesn't go forward. Trying to come around. He's going to come all the way around to the back. Randy with a good ball and a spectacular second. Really wants to make sure he keeps the same weight. He can even afford to add a couple feet. This is pretty good. It's going to float in right behind, I think. Yeah, nothing wrong with this. I think he would have liked to be a little shorter, but that's okay. He's got 2 on the jack, 1 in the back. Mike's first. Or Ron first, rather. I keep saying Mike. A little short there. Now it's Mike's first. Might come all the way up and into it. Gonna get there. That should be 3 now. Putting a lot of pressure on Rob.
Doesn't look too good. I might just play underneath, try and sift something, or pull the jack back to yours, if that's okay.
Okay. Rob's trying to play with a little bit of pace here, he said, trying to get underneath the white ones. You can't quite see it on this angle, but he's trying to go underneath that, and he happened to hit Ivan's shortest ball there. He's trying to play underneath it and see if he can get to the target and push some balls out. Mike is just making it easy for Mike now. He's just got to do the same thing. He can even afford to add a foot or two. That'd be good. Just kind of pressing on those 2 balls would be good. Sliding right by. Didn't send too far. Don't know if it's 4, but I did get that ball. That's one thing that Rob did get, is he got that one that might have been in his way on that hand. He was trying to dive it under, or promotion on Ivan's front one. Just sliding by, quite, and it fell the wrong way. Wow, this could be a big number here. It looks like 3. Yeah, it is 3. So you really don't want any jack movement here. I'd like to add a 4th, so I could see it playing the same hand, but just trying to arrive on the red and blue ball. We're talking about it. I mean, Mike had a shot like this before, and he just kind of flicked the jack away. So I think he's better served to just stay high, run into that red and blue ball in front, just kind of arrive on those, so that way no jack movement. Just be up into it and get the extra point. He's left it short. We're safe at least. That might be tickling the back of his brain somewhere, but it's 3, and they leapfrog back into the lead. So it's 3 for Houseman and Rawson, the grand guys, to go up 10-9 after 11 ends. 5 ends left to play here in this 2025 U.S. Open third flight quarterfinal. Kelly's back.
Thank you, Scott. The winner of this match will actually move on to play the right next door, Martin Kreft and Mr. Yaxley. They're currently behind to Goff Hitchcock 11-8 after 10 ends. And on the
Again, Houseman and Rawson going long again. I'm going to come all the way around behind. This is really good again by Randy. Randy's been so solid in this match.
sneak one in there. Wilson Law leading 13-9 over Wilmington Smith, 11-8.
Really wants to match that ball in the back if he can. Definitely don't get coming up short. And again, a couple yards.
15 inches.
I think Ivan needs a cookie.
Bit of sugar.
Randy's switching hands and no problem at all. Just draws another dime there.
Now, Ivan, get as close as you can down there, mate.
Now because Ivan is kind of in his own way and doesn't want to get wrecked, he's going to come the other way. Really going to get another ball in the head or behind, preferably. Either one would be good. I think Kelly will get the other matches when we cross over here. This is right behind him. Better weight there. That better weight. Just missed the line. Should be hopefully an easy correction for him. They're calling for 1 a little higher. But, man, if I have a partner who's drained 2 like that, I wouldn't be telling him anything. Other than do it again, pretty pleased with sugar on it.
And the conversation on the bench, we don't need me.
Yeah, I'll just go sit down and I'm going to go get a drink.
Tell me when you're finished.
All right. I haven't had great weight on the last one. It just needs some more grass, I think. And serve him well. Get a ball in the head. He may even steal the shot. Not a lot of room to draw. You get it to come down. Just floating it on behind. Just give you an idea where it is. All right, crossing over. Go for it, Kelly.
So, Sheer Hayes team playing against Greenfield and a sub. They've worked out to a comfortable 16-4 lead. Rob Hoy and Jess May had a big lead, but just gave up a 4, so they're 10-5 after the 11th, leading over House Duplex, and then the Sadal Brat versus Herbert Jazayeri. Sadal Brat has a 7-5 lead after 10. And want to know why they don't get more time.
We're getting a good shot of Ivan's back here, so I'm going to switch to this camera. Mike looking to add a third here. Came up a little short. Let's see what Rob's got down a couple very close ones from Randy. Right in it comes. Not far away here. Great ball. Just shows the margin of error is very low, but still 2. The main thing, I think Randy's got the right idea of come all the way around, trying to target the bowl, not the jack if you can. Because a little jack movement to the right is okay, but not to the left. Finding that bowl is spectacular. Oh, pretty good effort. Nice try. Good bowl there by Mike. He's surprised that they switched him over. They're checking out the third one. Ivan's checking out the third one.
Ivan called it 2.
And the danger is if he plays that hand against jack movement, he could make it 3. But he's got all the bowls on the other hand, so I think he's going to switch. He's switching over here. I think Ivan conveniently moved, so you can see right through the gap here, trying to get to the jack and bring it over to the right, back to his own bowl, or hit both of these.
Oh,
Yes, that's the other shot. That's well done. Very good. He could afford to play it nice and positive. He did have bowls in the air. Now he took shot there. Great conversion by Rob McMullen there. Rowdy Rob McMullen. Put the pressure back on Mike. I think Mike's coming up a little narrow here. Now the shoe's on the other foot. Rob's got holding one. Oh, and then tip of the cap from Ivan Highland. Now I'm probably just wanting a draw. You can even get a little drag for 3 is on. I think he'd be happy just to draw a second. They're going to have a little chat. So I think the concern is, I don't really see it'd be really unlucky for him to come across the head and chip the jack away from the shot ball that they already have now. And he could flick all the way here. I'll give you this angle. So you can see the white ball in the back. So he could carry it all the way over there and maybe get 3. But then the danger is all the red balls are away right in line with the center line. You don't want it moving that way. The main thing is what's that front bowl of Ivan's is whether it's kind of driving. Can he get around it on that hand? Or he could probably just a clean draw and just play on his backhand and come all the way around and get a second there. That way he doesn't have to worry about it. That blue bull in front is just on the center line. He's easily around it. And probably minimal danger in trying to draw there. I mean, if he's 2 yards through, it's going to be disastrous if he hits the jack. It could go 5 down. I think he's just going to, he's going to go on the backhand just with a clean draw. Just trying to get to his zone if he can. He's already done his work of getting the shot, and he's trying to see if he can get another one. He's trying to push it up with his mind.
You don't blame him for coming short.
Yeah, better that than being 2 yards through. 1 down, so we're all tied now. Just the 16-end game is now a 4-end game. 10-10 after 12. The winner will advance to the third flight semifinal. The loser is done for the tournament. So really, after going up 6-1 after 5 ends, and it's 9-4 for McMullen and Highland, and they've won 6 of those 8 ends to tie up this match.
Michael and Roddy have been throwing a few haymakers at each other, outdoing one right after the other.
So they're checking the length out as Ivan, let's see if we got a shot here. So Ivan's just like, you can see the 2-meter mark is right there, right in front of the mat. So it's basically a mat length and maybe 2 inches. So from there, it's got to be a mat length and 2 inches past that line there. And it's close enough where they think, it's probably good. So we're going to go pretty extremely short here.
Shortest jack we've played.
I think it's the shortest jack we've seen.
No,
period.
all week. Yeah. We haven't seen a lot of short jacks this week.
I think the only one that may be close is that one in Julia Gallo, where she was bought the mat up and then went jack in the ditch. And I'm trying to get our side view there, and we'll give you an idea of how far up we are. And it's both the guys are a couple yards through. Not too surprising. Good bull there.
And firm to come true. Better jack.
He was trying again. I think he doesn't need that kind of weight. I think he just kind of arriving on it would probably be okay. But I mean, again, never a bad idea to have one behind. Just can I even put a second one in here? He's not far away. Yeah, really good bowls there. Two beauties there.
And now backed his in a little bit. Harder to take out.
Yeah, I think Randy's play is just to take a little pace off and just try and see if he can. I mean, he could always just try and draw and see if he can get a good shot that way, but maybe just taking a yard off and just seeing if he can get a piece of this head, make sure he hits something. Not far away. He's just, look at this. Another beautiful draw by Randy. Just all match long, he's just been really good. He may miss one, but he doesn't miss 3. He's got to feel good about those two. 2 in the jack, 1 in the back. Or the opposite, 2 in the back, 1 on the jack. I'm not even sure he's holding.
Good time in the match to have a smile on your face, though.
Yeah, hopefully after 12 ends, you should be really tightening it down. But this is a pretty different distance than what they've been playing. Mike just trying to find Randy's here. Oh, just kind of flipped it in. It might have been shot anyways. It might actually be better now. Mike's got an interesting choice here. He could try again, do the forehand, and just kind of arrive on the pile. Wouldn't be bad, or even a little jack movement would help. Or he could play the other hand as like another catcher on that side. I think he's going to opt for putting one in on the forehand here. The trick is they're kind of vulnerable to a drag. And he might have kind of blocked it. I think he's just blocked the pace a bit.
Still coming.
He's just going to try and navigate that ball in front.
That guide bowl.
I think he's around it to the back here. Just needs to tighten that up a bit. Set this head up pretty nicely here. Again, that ball from Randy is really put him in a good spot, and then like with a little bit of a protector here. Kind of another one. He's going to try again. I think he's a little zestier. Trying to get under it. He's done that. Trying to get to the bowl or the jack. He's got the jack. Look at that. Great bowl. Rowdy Rob. Hold at least one, maybe a couple. This is why I think another reason why I thought Mike would have come on that hand to kind of put. You knew what he was going to try and do. He was trying to hit it. So if you put a bowl there, then you're kind of have kind of like what we saw Rob do before. It's like put one in front where you think the jack's going to go, and then it moved right to him. Now it's forcing Mike to try and draw it with his last. And he's done a good job to cut it to one, I think, here. But it's just the one. He's shocked if it's anything more than.
That conversation, just the one we had earlier about blocking. It takes away one shot. Often opens up another. That was a good example.
Yeah, and I think they would have been better served to have one kind of in the block. I mean, I think he was just trying to draw another one. I think Mike was just trying to draw and get another bowl. Maybe a little move on it to get it closer to, I could see that. But, it wouldn't have hurt to put one kind of almost where the jack ended up. Of course, after the fact. But I think it would have been good to just kind of have one in that spot there. I'm guessing we're going to see. I've been going kind of short again here, I bet. If you can. It's a little scary short last time. I think a little too short, maybe. 3 ends to go, and now McMullen and Highland have retaken the lead, 11-10. Been a pretty good match. Again, kind of going kind of short here. Really important to try and get there first. Ivan again a little short. Andy's up right here. Both guys appear to be short and narrow. Andy's is just a touch better. It's got the adjustment here. This looks really good. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful adjustment there. Careful, see Randy across from now. He's going to stick with that hand. You still could get either one. Get a little piece. Probably just add a yard. Probably really good here.
All the way.
Really close again.
Into Ivy.
Look at this.
Nice ball.
Beautiful pull.
Hello, Ivan.
Randy Rawson again. Oh, some great bowling. That's on the internet for life.
Poor Ivan.
I would just get a little A little bit of breath. And Ivan could just do it right back to him, though. That'd be fun to see. Is he going to do it? Ivan. You're down be up, buddy. Now is an interesting choice here for Randy. He's holding, but he doesn't have the position. He'd love to get another one in, but I wouldn't be surprised if he just kind of floated around like at another yard and just be behind. Is probably a good ball. That's what he's done. Pretty good play, I think. If anything, you'd want to then work from there. But at least they've got something in the back they can use. Because the danger, what's Rob going to do? Rob's going to probably play that same hand, just what Ivan did, trying to play jack or bull. If you can hit the jack, it'd be ideal and kind of drag it to Ivan's behind, his partner's behind, or rest that shot ball out. So another ball in the head would probably be a good thing for Mike to do when the time comes, or get one matching that white one.
Too soon. I'll get it. You got almost everyone.
Yeah. Usually not with the first one. Like here, he's always kind of like got a feeler, and then he's been met with the second. So. Short again by Mike, but it might be in his way. But I think again, it's just maybe if anything, it's just a guide. Okay, for Rob to come in underneath between the two balls there, and even so, yeah, look at that. And even gave him an elbow. That elbow. Sometimes that block just doesn't help you, and you give him an elbow, and it just kind of redirects right on in. And that's exactly what happened there. Just gave him two ways. So that's the thing. Sometimes a good block will take away a shot that blocks off. You've given your opponent another way to get in. Now it's just made it that much harder for Mike to get to. And now he's pushed in a third by trying to. And it's at least two. I mean, Ivan said two, but I think it might be three now. I think it's two.
No, there's a Red Bull behind.
Oh, the Red Bull behind. My mistake. He was saying it was two because that. Yeah.
I'm off to the side here.
I forgot about the red one. Ivan thinks it is two, though, not three.
Well, the front bowl is probably second.
Here, this is a better look. Yeah, I don't know. Even from here, it looks like it's one. So he did knock that ball up, but which I don't think he wanted to, of course. Again, it's an interesting choice. I mean, they're debating to see whether they want to come on the backhand and just kind of push that out. That's what Ivan's saying. I mean, you come to that ball and just kind of push it all the way through, and you're sitting for four.
So at this stage in the game, with only a few ends to go, points are as important, if not more than big points.
Yeah, I mean, here, it's not like it's a win-by. It's just win. Yeah, he's going to go the backhand here. Just trying to rest that ball out through everything.
Himself in.
Ooh. I don't know if he saw that happening. Now they're looking to see maybe he pushed it all the way out.
Ivan gives him two. Red.
Picked a bad time to get a fit of sneezes. Alright, so.
Oh no, Scott, you mean I have to take over?
I know you can handle it. It's just interesting now. I just don't know it really depends. If they're holding one, there's a case that can be made for putting it in your pocket because you got 4 seconds. If you're down at all, I think it's worth having a go. think it's just, to me, it's a draw in the forehand here. Is if you hit the blue, fine. You hit your own, nothing happens. If you can come all the way around. Just not sure who's holding.
So there's 5 balls or a pocket around the jack. 4 belong to Ivan McMullen.
That's why you got to be really careful and not want to turn it over when you come in. And I just think it's really dangerous on the backhand. And Rob, trying to rest that ball out for points. I just don't know if he gave it away or not. All right, here's Mike Quinting making the right tone. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see where he's lined up. He's extreme. He's going to backhand with some weight. And he's down a few here.
There's the wrist.
Yeah, again, just like think you're better served. I mean, I don't know what the count was before, but now it looks like it's 3. Maybe 4.
Is it okay to talk to you?
Okay, it ended up being 3. Got a little distracted here in the booth.
Well, if it was 2, that's not disastrous, although at the time
Yeah,
it didn't
it's-
look nice.
I don't want to be trying to give your. I mean, again, a part of it is we don't know what the count was before that. So, I mean, if he was down 3, then it went from 3 to 3, okay. But if it was anything other than 1 or 2, then it just looked like it was better set up on the forehand. And you know, you can only play what you see, and sometimes it's. But that's going to be a pivotal end here.
This stage.
All right, well, 2 ends to go now. Rob and Ivan have a 4-point lead. Again, another good time to try and get balls in the head here. Should be, I don't think they're going to have any problems finishing. We should have at least 15 minutes here. Getting another. Another flyover, just absolutely thunderous here. So, Ivan a little short with his first. Randy in a good position with his first. Ivan's made a nice adjustment to get shot here.
2 feet through, Randy.
Robin, I mean, again, there must be a winner. So if Mike and Randy could get 4 points in these last 2 ends, then they'll play an extra hand. It's another good ball by Randy. Just been so solid. Just so solid the whole match. He's holding shot again.
Slight adjustment from Ivan. He's right on that ball.
Yeah, I'm going to be sticking with the same hand here. Yeah. Just wants to stick to the same hand, make sure he stays positive. Just trying to come to that ball if he can. The last ball shot. Just sliding by. Just slid by. Got to the back there. Maybe a touch heavy. Or rather a touch narrow, I should say. If Randy's just looking for another one. A little tickle on the jack wouldn't be bad. he'd get 3 here if he comes all the way. I think he's something we haven't seen from Randy today is him coming up well short. He's a couple yards short. All right, when they cross over, a couple Ruggs, Mike Ruggles saying, "Go, Ivan, go." Ivan's regular partner not here today. He says he feels strange. We're doing all right, Mike. Jerry Knott, great to see Ivan bowling well. Shout out. I see that Ivan's got his fans. He should be his true gentleman of the sport here.
Drifting in. Short.
Just a little short there.
This one's that far short. You want to come this way?
But it's still on edge, lined up right at the jacks.
Trying to get a better view here with the guys standing there. We're gonna have to deal with this for now. Trying to adjust the cameras.
Just a couple of feet.
There we go. Okay, we got a couple different looks at it. Can't quite tell. I think it still might be.
Maybe
I
two.
think the grand guys are holding 2 still. Just needs to. Rob needs to just press on his own here or slide by. I think in a solid yard. Not coming up short. Not short again. Oof. Kind of letting him off the hook here. I think Mike should be playing his forehand and just kind of drawn it. Yeah, I think there you go. That's the right idea. Even coming to that red bull that right near his toes, I think a good play here. Just sliding underneath that pocket.
Edge Ivan.
Ooh, very heavy though. Very heavy.
His last ball was heavy too. I think he's trying to drill on Ivan.
Yeah, I don't know if that buys you. I just don't think it gets you anything to be coming like 3 yards through here. All right, while they cross over and have a chat, thank you to the Bulls Development Fund. Thank you for the sponsorship of live streaming here. We've been here all week and will be here all week. Thank you for the use of the tent. It's keeping us and the equipment, or at least most of the equipment, cool from time to time. It'd be a lot worse without them. So thank you very much. If you're interested in making a one-time, monthly, or donation, or putting in your will of trust to support Bulls in the United States, the Bulls Development Fund is the place to do it with tax-deductible donations. So if you're so inclined, then you can find out more at bullsdevelopmentfund.org. Thank you, BDF.
And as the Bulls USA treasurer, of course, we always enjoy the assistance we get from BDF. A great group of people that are fascinated with bowling.
All right, here we go. Let's see if Rob's going to try and press his own balls or try and find this little slot here. Yep, he's going to go the other way. See if he can get around and into the head. And I think he's done it. Wow, that nice little result there. Trickled right over. That puts Mike and Randy really to the test here. They're trying to see how bad it is. I think it's just one. But one is a lot at this stage of the game when you're already down 4.
And it's locked in there, resting right up against the other ball, so it's hard to pick it out.
So it's, if you can get around, and I mean, there's a case to try and split between those 2 balls in front on the right side, play on the backhand, drag the jack for 3, or driving it and getting it all the way back. But I think he's going to stick with this and just see if he can get to that ball or the jack, which is what he's been trying. I don't think he's going to do it. See if it's just one here. Yeah, just the one. But one is sure a lot right now at this stage of the game. So we were tied 10-10, and after 4 more ends, it's now 15-10 for Mullen and Highland.
Coming home.
I was saying go Grant. It's looking kind of bleak for him, though, down on. Need to get
5 of 6. Don't forget, this is 3 bowl pairs.
3 bowl
so
pairs.
You only got 6 bullets on the green.
Yeah, 3 bowl pairs. It's very difficult to get a 5. Very difficult.
So what do you think, Scott? Is the trend going to be perhaps to transition to 3 bowl pairs?
Well, it already is internationally. There is no international event where they play 4 bowl pairs. When I was chair of this event, I pushed very hard and was able to succeed to make it 3 bowl pairs. I think that a lot of people are reluctant to play 3 bowl pairs because they're used to playing 4 bowl pairs, but I know very few people that have tried 3 bowl pairs and don't like it. So I really, it's one of the things I'm going to suggest that they move the national championships to 3 bowl pairs as opposed to 4 bowls. Nothing international is 4 these days. Again, Rob and Ivan really just want to kind of put, like we talked about before, when you got a big number, just a bowl in the head, and then you could scatter them around and just look for the pocket. Look for the pockets of where they are. Randy and Mike, short bowls are death right now. You need to find a pocket, put a bunch of bowls in an area, whether that's at the jack or somewhere, and then just move everything to it. It's usually your first bowl is the line in the sand. Randy, like he's been doing all game, has said that line is at the jack. I've been looking to him here. Normally he would say, well, you could jack or bowl shot, but here it's like, even getting a close second is really good here. If he drags the jack, it could be over right there, right here and then. Then he comes.
Just keep all 6 bowls
The
around.
main thing is just to be up into it. Yeah. Pretty close. A couple feet.
You're 8 inches, he's 2 foot.
Just really want Randy to just do it again. If he could put 3 there. I wouldn't be talking. I'd just be saying, do it again, do it again. Don't overthink it, just do it again, do it again.
Got a back ball.
Not terrible there.
Yeah, 2 more feet, really good.
That
Even 3
there
or 4
takes
foot
it away
line.
from the other one, and it needs 5 of 6.
I've seen people in this situation that play the shorter length, but they're using the 2 meter mark back, the jack in the back, and that way if your opponent just got to put 2 in the ditch and you're shaking hands.
Run him out.
They're often to keep this hand that they've, this length that they've been winning with. Ivan with a really good bowl here. And again, you see the 3 are kind of scattered. He's got 1 left, 1 middle, 1 right. Now, all Rob's got to do is maybe cover the back. Just put 1 in the back. But again, it's just game for them. It's just trying to find the path. Randy should really be trying to attack that bowl now of Ivan's. Get the bowl or the jack. Oh man, unlucky, but it's still there. He kept it in play, still there. Mike could use it. He could kind of come through. He could drag the jack. So I think that's the kind of the path that you need to block. So Rob would be well served to backhand, like to those 2 back bowls there.
Still a pocket of 3.
Yep.
Back and to the right.
5 is the magic number. It's got to be at least 5. Glad you're having fun watching, Donna. I know. The guys have played well, especially Randy. Randy's been just interstellar in this match.
Looks like he's doing more or less as he suggested.
He just really wants to find those 2 bowls. Yeah, that's well done. Just what they needed.
What do I do now?
Either just in and out or not too much weight.
Yeah, just kind of run out of chances. You just kind of really need to chop some wood here.
You're gonna go through it too.
Yeah, that's what he's done. Oh man, I thought he did. That was the try at least. That would probably all the way in the back where Ivan's standing would probably be a good place. I think that's where I'd be going, is where Ivan's standing. Just getting past that bowl. The main thing is don't touch any of theirs. Get behind it. Don't touch any of their balls. Stay away from everything. Don't touch the head. Don't move any balls up. This is good. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Yeah. Just kind of marking that ball there. Just making it difficult.
Good spot back here anyway.
Trying again. Well, yeah, I mean, I was just like, hey, whatever you want. You could put one all the way in the back. It just, again, the main thing is just don't move any of their balls. Don't move any of the balls. They would go that far. Don't move any of the balls.
Gotta push the jack back here and get it.
Well,
I'm gonna find our next
unless you could
match.
somehow get turn this, sprinkle some fairy dust. This is going to be it here. See him get a piece of it, do something. Again through this hole. All right, so it's going to be one on the last for McMullen and Highland. They'll win this match 16-10 and advance to the third flight semifinal. Rowdy McMullen and Ivan Highland, but game match and a great start from good bowls from Mike Houseman and Randy Rawson. I think Kelly's gone to do a quick check to see what the results are, see if any of the other matches, we can give you that before we sign off here. All right, Kelly's back.
Thank you, Scott. So, over on rink 6, Charlie Herbert and Sadre Jazayeri came back to win that match. And so they will move on. The Grant Shear and Barry Hayes team prevailed over the Greenfield and unfortunate illness, or appears to be they're still playing.